Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. The market is heating up on 2021 silver, Morgan, and peace dollars. Let's explore. Indeed, they are. We're coming to the end of September. And October will be the beginning of the shipments of these coins, long awaited, heavily anticipated. So therefore, the market is kind of heating up and prepared for what is to come. We know that ever since these things have gone on sale, there has been quite a lot of hype surrounding them, just on the anticipation that they will be coming. And eBay sales have been through the roof, and they still are very strong. This is the longest amount of time there has ever been in the history of the United States Mint to where an order was placed for something to the point where it was delivered to anyone. And so obviously there's been some complications along that process that we have discussed and other channels have discussed. But nonetheless, we are getting closer. We're starting to see offers out there from bullion dealers. But remember, if we look back in history, the first of these were the CC and O privy marked Morgan dollars. Basically, these privy marks are in kind of paying homage to the old Carson City mints and the New Orleans mint. And the CC appears to be the key to the set, as these are selling for more. But nonetheless, in general, the prices are up all around for these coins. And we can see the Mint's product schedule. They were kind of released in pairs. The first ones being the privy marked CC and O, and then we had the actual Mint marked Denver Mint and San Francisco Mint Morgan dollars, and then finally released in pairs the Philadelphia minted Morgan silver dollar, which has no mint mark, and the peace dollar, which is also minted in Philadelphia with no mint mark. So it's interesting. Only one peace dollar and 5 Morgans for a total of 6 for the entire collection. Of course, it was nerve-wracking trying to place orders for those. And if you were fortunate enough to be able to have your order still intact and you didn't have a credit card and were any issues with your credit card or some other issues with the mint, well, you are certainly in a good place. And that has kind of been the story that we've seen for a lot of the different offerings from the United States Mint this year. But the Morgan peace dollars especially have proven to be quite challenging, as they were pre-orders with a very long window before they were shipped out. And so there is the Morgan dollar with the CC privy mark. And as you can see, it's on Remind Me status. These have shown to be available for a brief amount of time in the morning on certain days for literally seconds. And here is the peace dollar offering here. I've not heard of anybody getting any of these coins that are literally less than 1 ounce, but they are made of 3/9 fine silver for $85 a piece. Now that leaves us to an email I got today from Pinehurst Coins, and they have been has been fairly aggressive in marketing for getting some of these coins from collectors and enticing them to send them in for a substantial profit. In this case, double your money. In most cases, if you were to send them all 6 coins, they would give you double your money, $1,020. But if you were to send them a CC privy mark Morgan dollar, they will give you $180 per coin. And so that's more than double your price. And if you give them any of the other Morgan dollars outside of the CC privy or the peace dollar, you will get $160 per coin. So that's what they're offering. And as is the case, we've seen it before from Pinehurst, that is subject to change and can change literally within hours, or it has in the past. But depending on how many they receive, they will do that. So you commit to take your package and send to them. It's a very easy turnaround, the flipper mentality with these. Nonetheless, some have already gone the eBay route and have done listing their prices for these coins at a little bit below or above that price. Here's one that's on bid for below that price for Morgan estimate. Well, actually, that's just above that price, 160. So some of these already have bids higher than what it is. This one's a little bit lower for the D-minted Morgan dollar. Others are the CC Privy Mart here. Look at this one, is substantially higher. This one is bidding now for $355 for the CC Privy Mark. Pretty amazing how that one is the key. So Pinehurst is offering pittance compared to what they are going for on eBay. If we look at completed listings, we can see that a lot of these have sold for very high prices. Here, the CC Privy Mart one sold for almost $400. Here's the O Privy Mart, sold for $309. And so it is interesting to see where these things are and what some of the dealers are offering. So, you take away eBay fees and you can do very well selling them on eBay. And these things haven't even been delivered yet and won't be delivered for weeks from now. Very interesting indeed, but the market certainly is starting to heat up again, and I believe as we get closer and closer to the where the confirmation of shipping comes through. In other words, some of these auction listings will probably say shipping notification sent, which will give people which will raise the hype even more on these for a while before they die off, and then you'll start to see images of the actual coins, and then you're going to be going crazy because you got them in hand, the coins in hand, and then they're going to go for even more, I believe. So much time, so much anticipation for these coins. It's been crazy. It's an exciting program that the Mint has done through legislation, although there are some things that I would have done differently with them, but nonetheless, that's where we are at, over $400 for that privy. Here's a Cook Island silver-proof dollar Morgan. That's a silver-plated copy you can get for $22. But I know a lot of people with these things are kind of taken aback. It's like, you know what? For that much money, I can get an original issue for a whole lot less money, graded MS64, maybe 65, for a lot less money. And they just go that route. Understandable, but it is a collectible. It's a modern collectible. It's going to be see how the Mint does the rendition. The renderings look very nice. So my hope is that the actual coins will actually have sharper strikes, especially for the peace dollar. I'm really anxious to see what the peace dollar looks like. That one actually has the highest mintage of all of the coins. So I'm very curious to see how the original high relief comes through on this one, because this will be high relief, and how the details will come about, how sharp they will be. Be very interesting to find out. But nonetheless, there it is. And the market heating up for these, and Pinehurst has sent an email out. You may have gotten that email. Perhaps other dealers will send emails as well about this for the market for these peace and Morgan dollars, a highly anticipated program. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching, and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.